Hello, I'm Nathalie and thank you for being here. So this is my YouTube channel. There's often a variety of yoga flows, meditations, breakdowns, and I really wanted to record this for those of you who are sometimes caught off guard or occasionally find yourself trying to move through really big emotions. And this is something that I've seen on and off throughout this year and previous years. People reaching new levels of capacity. So really feeling at times that they are quite topped up or there is too much on their plate. And so what I've seen from my community around me lately is that there is a need to sometimes really just address the elephant in the room. Not try and breath work it away, not try and work it away, not try and run away from it, not try and pretend, right, that you don't feel the way that you do. And so I wanted to offer this meditation as something that you can reach for when you do feel like you're not able to hold all of the emotions yourself. So this is a video you can put on, you can practice with me. We're going to do a 10 to 12 minute meditation, and this is also to not only feel like you have a tool to reach for, but also to start to train yourself to stay with whatever is coming up, whether that's grief, anxiety, feeling unsteady, right? Like everything's moving on you, sitting in unknown, fear, whatever it is that you find yourself facing, and we all do at times. Really just knowing that there is something that you can do, which is simply practicing being able to breathe through those moments. I'm going to ask you before we start to pause this video actually, and before we get too comfortable, we're going to use the aid of a prop. So I've got this little golden, well, not actual gold, elephant that I've got from Bali. It's, not Ganesh, it's just an elephant. And it's going to be sitting in your left palm. And this object that you choose is going to be something that helps you feel grounded or reassured. It could be a flower, it could be a picture, it could be a pebble you picked up at a specific beach that you once went to. And the purpose of this is that sometimes when our emotions get so big, we forget where we are in the moment. And I've learned this actually by having a 5-year-old, because I'm having to relearn all of the big emotions that I had as a little person and mirror back to myself how to deal with the emotions I still have as a big person. So take your time, find something that is either uplifting or reassuring to you, and then make sure that you have that handy when we get to that part of the meditation. So I'm going to assume that you got your object. I want you to place it in front of you. And before we start, we're just going to do a little stretch. So you're going to take your shoulders up to your ears, exhale back and down. So you're going to do just the left shoulder. So inhale it up, slide it as far back as you can, and release it down. Now the right shoulder, inhale up, back and down. Now stretch that left arm out to the side and turn your chin like you're parallel to the floor as far to the right as you can. So you're going to stay nice and tall through your spine. Breathe in. And then you're going to exhale, take your gaze forward and wrap that left arm around you. Okay, now you're going to take the right arm out. Take a big breath in. And exhale, turn your chin all the way to the left. So taking that full breath in, expand across the right side of your waist, your shoulder, exhale, cross that right arm. Now work your fingers a little bit further around behind you as far as you can, like you're getting a hug, but it's you. Take a big breath in. And really connect to the breath that's moving across your upper back. Hold. And exhale it out your nose. Try that again. It's a nice full breath in. Take a little extra sip right at the top. Pause. And slowly breathe out your mouth. Now I want you to take the longest breath you can imagine in through your nose. Hold your breath, sit as tall as you can, soft in your face. And as you exhale out your mouth, release your arms wide. Good. Stretch your hands out. Start to just shake your hands, moving a little bit of energy through your arms. Take a nice full breath in. And exhale, hands onto the knees. So now we're going to move the torso before we sit. So we're going to lean off to the right. It doesn't need to be far. Exhale to center. This is just to find ourselves in the moment. Inhale to the left. Exhale. So when emotions take over, we have a hard time being present, right? Inhale forward, move your shoulders back, take your chest forward. Exhale to center. So inhale round. Exhale to center. Last one, you're going to shrug your shoulders up as if you're really trying to resist whatever it is that's coming up for you. And then just breathe out your mouth and release. Good. Let's take that object. I'm going to place it in my left hand, which is going to look like my right hand. Okay, so you're going to place whatever your object is, and you're going to feel the weight of it as you take your right hand. It's going to look like the left hand. Palm face down. So left hand is up, right palm is down. If you need to find a little cushion, something to scooch under your butt before you sit, please take that extra moment to make sure you're comfortable. Okay, when you are ready, letting yourself turn within, closing your eyes, and just taking the first few steady breaths. Starting to draw yourself and your awareness back towards you. Almost like an elastic band that is stretched too far. Really feel yourself just soften. Maybe even lean back. Draw your chin in gently. And just feel a quieting down of your thoughts. Whatever may linger, whatever issue, problem, worry, fear, pressure, let it linger, but just come back to your reality, the one that lives within your body. So you can feel 2 kneecaps floating in your legs. You can sense the nostrils, the right and the left. You can sense the reminder or the object you've placed in your left hand. And you can feel your lungs almost like little wings doing their best to bring life towards you on your inhale and to release any tension or decay from within you. So what is completed what no longer serves the body, we exhale. Let's take a breath in through the nose. And we're going to take a moment to stick the tongue out. And whatever sound comes out of you, that's fine. Big breath in. Now you're going to do a little sigh or a big sigh. Maybe swallow once or twice. Right, feel that action of your throat. Feel that you're still here. You're still present and breathing. No matter how big the size of your distress, right? Just find some comfort in this familiarity that you possess within yourself. Now I want you to feel your awareness down into your hand. Keep breathing. And whatever positive emotions, whatever thoughts and feelings arise, I want you to imagine that sensation traveling up your arm towards your chest. I want you to allow that positive emotion. For me, it's an elephant. It's the very first picture I drew my daughter more than 5 years ago. So there's this sense of sweetness and purity that comes through my body. Just let that percolate for a moment and then imagine it traveling down your right arm. And as you feel these sensations moving through you, try not to resist anything that pops up that might resist you from feeling good, right? So anything that's resistant to relaxing slightly your grip on your other issues. Just come back to the body just for those few minutes and just allow yourself to feel. And as your body relaxes, keep breathing. You're going to imagine that warmth and those sensations washing from your right hand into your right thigh and swirling around the base of your seat, through your legs to the left leg, circling back almost like a bowl through the pelvis. And just like the breath keeps flowing, feel this sensation moving. And then eventually feel so calm and warm down the arms and the base of the legs that you can imagine that the energy starts to lift up your spine. Right? So maybe you sit a little taller. Again, that object brings something to mind for you or you wouldn't have chosen it. So just feel into that. If it's a memory, if it's a soothing or comforting feeling. And just keep lengthening if you're having trouble staying with this. Keep widening the breath, even if it feels efforted at first. Sense through the video that somewhere, someone, likely more than one person is meditating at exactly the same time that you are. And loosely, just imagine that you had a map or a grid in front of you. Just imagine what that would look like and how many people you're sitting with. I want you to release any tension down through your seat. Lifting up through your spine, and sit for 2 minutes just to circulate this warmth and this energy through your system as you sit together. If you feel that you've entered a space of calm, almost like wading into a cool, dark pond, slowly, just taking your time, staying with your senses, then I invite you to sit for as long as you need. And if you feel that you are and have already shifted something, then you're going to feel into the edges of your skin and where your body is sitting. And you're going to take a deep breath in and out your mouth. 2 more times in and out. Last one, inhale. And exhale. You're going to feel the humming or the vibration and the warmth from your palm. You're going to take your left hand and gently place that object out in front of you, letting that be your reminder that you have the opportunity to shift your state. If you're open to supporting yourself to do that. Let's take another deep breath in and big sigh out. Please draw your hands in front of your chest. Point the fingertips forward. Drop the shoulders down. Take an inhale and an exhale. Allow yourself the opportunity to move through spaces that are difficult without holding it against yourself. Just practice gently leading yourself back towards your center every time it arises. Draw your thumbs to your forehead. Bow to your willingness to practice.